Good morning. Welcome to Heart's Rest. Let's do a meditation today about being in the present. The practice we'll do is calm abiding with support, placing the attention on the breath. But this time, we'll alternate with just resting the mind. So, a few things about being in the present moment. You may have noticed that with all the thoughts and feelings and stories and screenplays we run through in our mind, it's really the past and the future that gets featured so much. But what about the present? If you think about it, everything happens in the present. Even history, as we know it, is reconstructed in the present. So the only thing we really have is the present moment. But of course, we notice through our practice that we tend to think a lot. There's nothing wrong with that. Thinking is the natural activity of the mind. So when we're resting in the present moment, inevitably, a thought will come up, and very possibly we'll get distracted. The moment we notice we're distracted, that moment is the moment we have come back to awareness, and it is a turning point. And at that point, we have a choice to act differently. Not to struggle, not to get caught up with the thoughts, but just to notice, let go, and return to the breath, or to be aware. This is how we stay in the present. In meditation, our attitude to our thoughts is not a hostile one. It's rather a welcoming attitude. We simply let our thoughts and emotions pass through the mind like guests, maybe like people moving through the lobby of a hotel. Therefore, with our thoughts and emotions, we drop any commentary we may have towards them. In this way, we're slowly unwinding our tendency to hang on to the thoughts. At the same time, we're also noticing how easy it is for a string of thoughts to hijack us and to lead us off. So we'll just focus lightly on the breath, and from time to time, we'll just let go of attending to the breath, and we'll just rest, simply aware of what's happening, in that awareness of the present, of the nowness. Then we'll come back to the breath again. So now, as we begin the practice, let your body settle. Imagine you're sitting like a mountain without moving. Your speech is settled, following the natural flow of the breath. And let your mind settle without pursuing any thoughts or ideas. Spaciously from deep within, just settle and relax in natural ease. And let's take a moment to check our motivation or our intention for the practice of meditation. Perhaps we might think of friends and loved ones who are suffering or going through hard times at the moment, and we're wishing to bring some ease and peace into their lives. Perhaps that's our reason for meditating. Perhaps our reason is to ease those unending thoughts running through our mind, to create more space around them. Whatever our intention, just take a moment to notice your intention. And now, bring your attention very lightly on the breath. The breath is helping us to remain undistracted in the present moment. Be very spacious and let the mind have all the space it needs. Your awareness is resting on the breath as lightly as a butterfly lands on a flower. Now, let go of the breath and remain simply present, open, and aware. Aware of what the mind is doing right now. Present, aware. Quietly sitting, body still, speech silent, mind at peace. Let thoughts and emotions, whatever arises, come and go without clinging to anything. Thoughts, feelings, stories, screenplays, they come and go. Some thoughts are quite flimsy and pass through. Others distract us. Just very lightly label thoughts, thinking. They simply pass through our minds like gifts. If you notice that you're getting too distracted, you can come back to the breath to help you remain undistracted. And if thoughts and emotions arise, remember not to indulge them or suppress them without grasping or clinging, neither rejecting or denying. Whenever you notice that your mind is more settled and undistracted, you can then drop the breath again and simply be aware of what is happening in the present. So let's continue practicing in this way. You can decide whether you want to focus on the breath if you feel your mind is agitated, or simply rest in open awareness of the present moment. Do this in your own way for the next few minutes. So now let your awareness expand even further into the space you're in. Let go of the practice. And notice, how was that practice? We're not judging it good or bad. We're simply noticing how our experience is. And give thanks that you've taken care of yourself today, and offer this, perhaps, that whatever peace you experience might benefit your friends and loved ones who are suffering. May your peace go out into the world. And then have a lovely day.